quick video to try and help you with overtrading. It's not an in-depth video, but I'm definitely going to be able to give you an insight into where you're going wrong. It's not a discipline issue. It's deeper than that, believe it or not. And this is something that people don't teach. And I tried to look for it when I was in your spot and I didn't know how to become profitable. And I was struggling with overtrading a lot. And I'm going to give you a real world example that happened with me today. I did not overtrade, but the thing that happened is the same instance, the same mindset that happens when you then go to overtrade. It's compulsive nature. It's not discipline. You're not an undisciplined person. You just seek some dopamine hits from the trading itself. That's why you know how to trade, you know you're profitable, or let's say you know what you should do. Maybe you don't know you're profitable, but you know what you should do and you're not doing it, right? When it's very easy to do it. And then you overtrade and overtrade and overtrade. Anyway, point is, why do you overtrade? It's the same thing that gamblers do. They literally just pump dopamine into their receptors. You need to be thinking about it and making your decisions when you trade consciously, because that's the combat, the battle the whole time is making a conscious decision versus a compulsive decision, right? And this is super important. When I figured this out, I stopped overtrading. I made a compulsive decision today because the market, I have a model, OBX model. I haven't started teaching it because I fucking lost a trade today and I really wanted to do a recap, but it is what it is. Hopefully tomorrow we win a recap and I can finally start teaching this shit. It is what it is. The market was very choppy for me today and a situation played out in my model with an entry criteria that I have, but it is an entry criteria that if I take, let's say I have two steps to it. The main one that I should wait for, let's just say it's 70%, 80% win rate. If I don't wait for that and I enter early, it's still good, but it drops the win rate by about 10%, right? So you ideally would enter with less risk and you would accommodate for the fact that you're making a 10% worse decision. Why is it a compulsive decision that I made today? And why does this relate to your overtrading? Well, I could have easily realized or paid more attention to the fact that the market is choppy and it's not giving me my optimal entry, my 80%, 75%, whatever win rate. And I should be okay, conscious enough to walk away from the market and not even trade today and not worry about it and come back tomorrow. But because I have a model where I know that if I look for a second set of criteria and it just drops it by 10%, it's still kind of worth taking the trade. I compulsively, only slightly, but I compulsively decided the market's choppy, I'm going to trade it anyway. And I lost. Again, still a higher percentage that I could have won, but that's trading, that's probabilities. Today I lost. And the thing I'm trying to get through to you is if you focus on whether your decision is conscious or not, conscious being, do you have control of yourself when you're making the decision to trade? Are you okay to lose this money? Are you okay? Is everything set up? Is your all three plans, your strategy plan, risk management plan, and psychological plan, all checked, and you're good to go? You're acting consciously. Now, if you're like me today, you could have waited, but you felt a pull. You felt the compulsive pull to be like, look, I know it's a lower win rate. I can only talk about my example, but I'm hoping that you catch the drift of what I'm saying. I felt the pull. I could have just walked away, should have walked away. I'm not bummed about it because I only traded once. So I followed my plan. It's just that when you do let that compulsive pull happen too much and you're not even aware of it, that's why you overtrade. Because you're just compulsively, let's say you consciously take the first trade. Boom, loses. Okay. Walk away. You're conscious. Don't let anything go on. But then your compulsive nature pulls you in and you start to think, well, this setup looks good. Typical shit, right? We all go through it. What you need to do then, and this is where you go wrong, is you need to then evaluate what's going on in the moment. And it's hard to do, but you have to be self-aware in trading, otherwise you're going to fail anyway. So ask yourself, are you being compulsive right now? Do you feel an urge to, it's pulling you to trade? If you can feel the pull and you can act on the fact that I'm feeling this pull and I'm choosing to not be compulsive because I know I should be conscious. Conscious, the front of your brain. You will stop overtrading. It's immediate, because that's the whole thing that's stopping you. It's not a discipline problem. It's a identity follow-through problem. You don't identify as a trader that can act consciously. You identify as a trader that gets compulsive and then acts on compulsive nature. You just cut it there. Focus on that. The next time you want to overtrade, don't look at it like what I used to do, which was, oh, I'm just an undisciplined trader. Fuck. I'm so undisciplined. Oh my God. You're not undisciplined. You're not understanding how your brain's working. When you start understanding how your brain's working, yes, discipline is then surface level. Underneath is the way that your brain is firing to make decisions. You just need to make more conscious decisions. When you feel a compulsive pull to trade again, understand it's compulsive, and compulsive is shit. Conscious, good, compulsive, shit. We don't do it. If you focus on that, you will trade better. This is a rush video, but anyway, I hope you got the point. Hopefully we win tomorrow. I can come back and start teaching OBX. If not, it is what it is. Enjoy your night. Don't be compulsive.